we've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound in this one, Clarke Schmidt. What's the scouting report on him?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
All right, ready to go here. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that misses. And we're underway here in the home opener. Outside low, now 2-0. That one missed.
Outside.
That's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Luis Arraez stands in.
Luis Arraez.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
2 down, bases empty. Here comes Manny Machado. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back now at Oriole Park. Getting the nod in this one, Michael King.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Kicks and fires. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch, and he just misses. 1 out, bases empty. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that drops in for a strike. And that one is inside. Outside, and that is ball 4. Man at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Evan Carter. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch misses. And another ball. King, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy who wants to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Westburg stands at first with 1 out. And that's downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Missed with a changeup. It's 2-2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Adley Rutschman. That one ripped. Tatis going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Schmidt back to work. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. And now the count is even. Slides, but it gets by him.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on
Mountcastle to second, and that's all they'll get.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Jose Iglesias getting ready to hit. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Iglesias 30. Bogart's on the go. That one the other way, and there's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. That clips a corner. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is down low. Bogarts, the runner at third. Iglesias over at first with 1 away.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Now the catcher up to hit, Luis Campusano. To the right side, Holiday. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That clips the corner. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That one's in there. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis drifts towards it. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holiday. Inside.
Nope, that's
and
inside.
that's ball one. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
2 outs.
Yep,
That's
that ball went
outside.
out.
And a count 2-1. Just
Ball
off the
inside.
inside edge. Right through there for a strike.
Counts full.
And a swing and a miss. He's not. Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started. Here's Jason Hayward. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So with 1
Now
down,
back,
it'll bring up
the right
Fernando
fielder,
Tatis
Fernando
Jr.
Tatis
He's 0 for 1.
Jr.
That's
Ball,
outside.
that's
And that is ball one. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
2-2 the count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Tatis waits. Outside low. 3-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here comes Luis Arraez to the plate. If you're looking for contact, this is your guy.
Yeah, and if you're looking for batting titles, he's also your guy. Arraez is the first player in MLB history to win 3 straight with 3 different teams. The Twins, Marlins, and the Padres.
And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And the sweeper misses.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. back now at Oriole Park, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Jacob Young. And there's a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr. The walk and a run scored his first time. Just off the outside edge, ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The shortstop takes the ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
That one misses. 3-1 now. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. 1 gone, runner at first. And next for the Orioles, Evan Carter. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. Safe in second, and that was not close. Witt, the runner at second with 1 away. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So digging in, Jordan Westburg. He reached on a walk his first time.
Jordan Westburg.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
In the air, out towards right center. Tatis brings it in. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Outside low, 1-0. And that's outside.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Bogaerts now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Out towards right center field. Cowser. And there's 2 away. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Jose Iglesias.
And first offering is fouled off. Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Witt over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready to go.
Leading off
4. And now the DH, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And that drops in for a strike. Lined into right. Tatis makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman, flied to right his first time. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
Rip to third. 2 up, 2 down.
He's out.
2 down, base is empty. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Out to short, Bogarts. On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Schmidt back to work. Cronenworth, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Jason Hayward, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1.
Ball. 1-0.
To the right side. Fair ball. Cronenworth rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And ball one to the right fielder.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And that one a little below the knees. And the count now even up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive and run.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that ball is gone. A 3-run shot. It's 4-2. Luis Arraez, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Lunging, but it gets down. Here's Manny Machado now.
Now pitching.
Andrew Kittredge taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here.
Andrew.
There goes the runner.
Kittredge.
Out to short. 1 away here in the 5th. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. That's too low, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
That's down and in. Popped in the air, left field, 2 down. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
Right through there for a strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it himself. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountcastle.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Three balls, 1 strike.
And it's strike 2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Struck him out looking. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Young, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering upstairs. And there's the automatic. On the ground, right side. Cronenworth fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Jose Iglesias. And a foul ball. Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
To the right side. Mountcastle steps on the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Gregory Soto.
Number 65.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That misses, and the count's full. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In there at the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase. If you...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Hoeing.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Now a check swing, but he held up. Check swing, called strike. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's down and away. Next offering is in for a strike.
We got a full count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Carter in the box now. Takes strike 1. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That one missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Arise. Steps on first for the out. And now Jordan Westburg. slider misses down and away.
Counts 1-0. Hey! 1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Machado throws across the diamond. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting.
And the batter now, Ryan O'Hearn.
O'Hearn.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And that's fouled off. And that is out of play. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jason Hayward.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
That's back-to-back singles for
Now
him. Just
right
a solid
fielder,
swing right
Fernando
there. Caught it out
Tatis
front and ripped it into the
Jr.
outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit
Inside,
here.
ball 1.
First pitch just misses. And another ball. Hayward gets his lead at first with nobody out. Right through there for a strike. And that
Inside, ball
misses.
3.
And the count is 3-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. Not
1-0.
close with that one. Ball 1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jason Adams.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off.
Well,
the Orioles,
1-run game.
the catcher,
Now the
Adley
Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Rutschman.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fastball for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Timeout.
Oh, that got
ball
away
got him
from
right
him.
there.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So up next, Colton Cowser. Swing and a foul out of play. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Oh, he can't hang on. Still finds a way to get off a throw on the Bogarts. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Ryan Mountcastle will hit next. Fastball is outside.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. On to Cronenworth. And that's 2. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado.
Now
coming on for the Orioles, Ronnie Enriquez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Enriquez measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a changeup, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Whips it to Mountcastle. 1 up, 1 down. Merrill in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Inside, just missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is downstairs.
2-2 to count.
Got him swinging. 2 down, base is empty. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
And another ball. There's a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Oh, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Iglesias in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
No, foul ball.
On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Yuki Matsui.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead. Late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And he can't come up with it.
No, he's in there.
Jacob Young digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Making a move at first. On to run for Baltimore. Jorge Mateo. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the
With the
count.
tying run on at first. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one missing low. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Witt up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and that is gone. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 5-4.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Evan Carter, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
On the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Just misses with that one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jordan Westburg. There's a strike. Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there.
1-1.
Check swing went around. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Felix Bautista.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Counts 1-0.
And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Campusano in the box now, takes strike one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Next for the Padres, Jason Hayward. Fought off foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Last chance for the Padres, and now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. A little bit low. 1-0.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. So the tying run at second. That misses the zone. 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
First and second. 2 outs. Arias getting ready to hit.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
1 strike away.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls. 2
In the
strikes.
dirt. Throws. Save. And both runners move up on the wild pitch. Deep breath. He's ready, and he fires. That one drifts inside. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles strand the tying run on base to win it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
It's the crash test. They made them dummies. They try to do it.